position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Gamecocks! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, the one thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the 2nd level. That time they brought the free safety, and he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Rushes on him. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses.
They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Out of bounds. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Lets it go to the end zone. The throw to the outside is complete. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. The punt goes out of bounds and a nice... And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like...
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Unloads it downfield. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They are calling for their defense. offense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. 12. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The give to the lone running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. On the run, it's Durham. Got some room headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they fail to hook up.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. They make the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And after the incompletion, I know there's a big urge right now to just go for it, right? It's fourth and short. We can seize this thing. I think you just got to do the smart thing. You need a field goal. You're only trailing by a bit. Do the smart thing. Take the points. Still a lot of football to go.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. They have taken the lead here in the fourth.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The run to the left. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They move on top here in the 4th.
That's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage, and here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense getting...
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On the run, fires downfield. That pass is incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. 4th down by 1 possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. The defense will try to hold up one more time, under 2 minutes to go. On 4th down, looking to pass. Grabbed in the middle. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They want that clock to run. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defense. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because...
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's wrapped up.
Well, they're running 4 verticals down the field, and the quarterback's just hoping one of those matchups can win. But you got to give the defense credit. They were ready for it on the back end, and that is a massive interception late in this game with the score so close.
Huge interception. The 2-minute drill a lot of times decides the football game. And this defense, man, you could tell they were ready for 4 verts. They played deep. They read the quarterback's eyes. They break on the football, and they probably end this football game.
Now the play fake. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
And that one got away from the quarterback. They've got the lead, but it's not. They'll never have should have gone to that intended target, and the defense makes them pay. Could they now take the lead here in the 4th?
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's his 4th. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll take it on the return. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.